Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 20 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. This is episode number 196, and in today's episode we are going to spend some time and spend some players on some SBCs. Let's put it that way. So if you do enjoy, do me a favor, hit me with a thumbs up. We are aiming for 2,500 likes today. It's a big episode. Hit me with a little bit of an extra thumbs up target. If you can make that happen, you'll make my day. Subscribe as well to the channel if you're new. Click the notification bell, all of that good stuff. So, in terms of the squad, you can see it on screen. There is one gap there. And that is due to the fact that Cristiano Ronaldo has departed. 575k we got for him. I have already started to see him drop after the weekend league, so selling him on Saturday night actually I think turned out to be a pretty good thing, bringing us up to 682k. And then the Sunday night content, which is what this is all based around, was a flashback Ashley Young, and then a couple of SBCs, which one is like this Route 1 football is kind of like an upgrade pack, but it was for 184 plus player, but it's not repeatable. And then, I mean, it was a cheap SBC to get the 84 plus player, I'll give you that. But hey, I just kind of wish there was some sort of repeatable version of it. And then there's the 82 to 88 rated SBC, which I wanted to see if they were worth it. So from my 84 plus, you can see I don't get a walkout. I actually get French centre-back. I was hoping for Varane, but unfortunately for me, if you know my club, I recently packed an 84 rated Theo Hernandez, so this is a duplicate untradeable. So for now, what we will do is just discard him, or discard, yeah, I was just double checking to see the duplicate if it was tradable or not. We'll discard him. I know that he'll be in quick sell recovery for the next week, and in the higher rated SBC that we do later on in this episode, I will submit Theo Hernandez. Lucas Hernandez, I can't remember what, oh god, aren't they brothers? You have to forgive me. I think it's maybe Theo Hernandez, Lucas Hernandez. I can't remember which one's the correct one. Apologies. But yeah, the next thing on my list was to do 10 of these 82 to 88 rated players to see if they're worth it in order to stick my players into to get fodder. So from the very first pack, we are going to get ourselves a board. Is that Hungarian or Bulgarian? Again, I don't know my flags very well. It is Galashi. 85 overall from the very first pack. Like, I'll take that. That's not too bad at all. And just to preface this, like, for these packs right here, for these 10 packs, I use nothing but untradeable non-rare golds, maybe like 5 to 10 rare golds, because that was what was left in my club in order to complete it with. So pretty much these are all free. The players that I used in there, unless they somehow were needed for some sort of marquee matchups or something, which I guess is all possible, will not really ever really have been used for anything apart from SBC fodder, so they might as well go into this, which at least guarantees me 82 and above, hopefully to get some boards and maybe even a couple of walkouts, just again to help towards the mid-icon pack SBC. Because after gauging your guys' thoughts a couple of days ago, like, I know a lot of you wanted to see it for the content, and it made me just sit down, take a look at the account, see where we were at in terms of what can we actually get done here before we start spending money. What players have we got that I'm happy to get rid of before we start spending those coins, which I don't really want to dig into too much. So that's exactly what I did. I sat down, I really had a look at it, and I realized that I could actually get one whole 85 rated squad done, nearly all of the 88 rated. Like, we're a couple of players off, which of course will be expensive players, and then I'd have to do a whole nother 85 rated squad. But hey, we'll get to that part of the video when we get to it. As you can see here so far, we had that 85 rated board at the very start, and nothing since then. It's been pretty poor up to now, where we actually end up getting ourselves a walkout. So we are going to get ourselves a half decent player from this. I mean, as walkouts go, it's Pjanic is one of the worst ones. But actually, knowing that we got an 86 rated Bonucci yesterday or the day before. Essentially what that means is we've now got 2 Piemonte Calcio players to link together, which is good for SBC chemistry and stuff. So I'll most definitely take that. So we have had an 85, we have had an 86. The plan now is to just hopefully get 1 or 2 more boards, a couple of decent things to make it all worthwhile. I basically did this because I put a tweet out and I wanted to know how you guys were getting on with your 82 to 88s, and it was very mixed. I saw a couple of people was like, yeah, I did one, I got an 85 rated player, so I stopped, or I did 5 and I got all 82s, so it's not worth it, Tom, don't bother. So I thought the best thing to do would just be to try for myself, see what we can get here, but it really wasn't necessarily paying off. I don't know. I mean, what would you say? Getting an 85 and an 86 rated overall with the price of fodder right now, that's probably 30k maybe, let's say about 30k, maybe a little bit more. I'm not sure how much Pjanic would sell for on the market, but I know Galashi is probably 10k. So with that, you know, was it worth it to do these, knowing that every other single player that I got, 8 out of the 10 packs were 82 overall rated. Spoiler alert for this next pack, it's just an 82. But yeah, like, so 8 out of 10 were 82s and then 185 and 186. But it cost me 110 or 100 and whatever, 121 or however many rare golds I needed to use, or non-rare golds, or just untradeable golds to submit into. So we couldn't have made any money from them anyway. So I guess in general, it's okay. So these are the players that I got, apart from the Theo Hernandez. I got a duplicate Strakosha, which I had to discard. So yeah, you know, those were my pulls. Pretty poor, but a Pjanic, but a Galaxy, like, it's kind of like, it's all right. It's not too bad. So that's where we were at. We got a couple of players that we could put into these SBCs. So now moving into the mid-icon upgrade part of the video. I knew that, like, after taking stock of my club, I could do this 85 rated squad. You can see there, none of the players are really looking like, hey, Tom, you should desperately keep that. You know, Fabinho is probably the best player out of the lot, and let's face it, we can probably do better with what we've got in the club. Or I'm not really that bothered about first owner objectives anymore, just simply because I think I might be a bit done with icon swaps. I'm not too fussed. By the time I could get a Maldini, they'll be team of the season out or something, so I'm just not that bothered. So that's where we're at with that. And with the 88 rated squad, I needed to buy a couple of things. You'll see that in a moment. But for the other 85 rated squad, I actually was able to cut it down from about 105k SBC to buying a 5k Kepa, a 12k Rodri, less than 2k Visca. And then the only expensive, the real expensive player out of this SBC in total was 88 rated Inform, which we were going to get Lukaku. Turns out he was a little bit more expensive, so we ended up getting Immobile, who turned out to be the cheapest 88 rated Inform on the market at the time. Lukaku's great for his ones to watch, which we will buy in a moment for the 88 rated squad. But yeah, like, we were able to, again, use some players from our club that I hadn't thought of or hadn't used at the moment. And the most expensive player we had to buy was that Ter Stegen, a 91 rated Ter Stegen, which actually was cheaper than a 91 rated Oblak, even though he was a Totti nominee version. Buy ourselves a Courtois, and then buy ourselves a Romelu Lukaku as well there, which is 88 rated for about the same price as the Courtois. So they're like the cheapest 88s on the market. So that's where we're at. I guess the thing to do now is just to switch over to Live Lasty. I'll go and set the camera up, get rid of the green screen for now, and we'll just do this thing, shall we? Alright guys, I've switched over. It is Live Lasty here, controller in hand, no green screen in the background, and looking to try and fill a decent position in my squad with a mid icon. That is the plan, that is the hope, that is the dream. Can we make that happen though, is the real question. In all likelihood, probably not. We know that what my icon pack luck has been like this year. However, it would be amazing, and the chance is there. And if we take a look at what we're submitting here, so I already submitted the 85 rated squad that I could put together, just because that cemented the idea in my head that I have to complete this SBC now. So for the other 85 rated squad, I spent a whopping, 5k there, 13k there, 2k there. Most expensive, 58k. I think in total, with a 10k there, it probably comes to 58, 68, 70, just over like 75k maybe, something like that. So not too bad. And like, to be honest, I never see myself using any of these players. I guess I could buy an 84 instead of this Odegaard, but like, why do I need this player? I guess he's got 90 dribbling and 89 passing as a first owner player. Oh, am I really about to go and buy an 84? Like, you can get Visca for cheap. Now I'm going to have to check, aren't I? Come on. Sorry guys, I didn't want to do this, but I now realise that maybe that Odegaard is, maybe he should just stay in the club. I don't know what for, but we'll double check. We can pretty much put anyone there because he's got no links to anyone. I think we can buy Hamsik or Ruffier for like 2k maximum. So let's go and quickly do that just to save one more player. And you'll see in the 88 rated squad that I've saved a couple of players that you should be happy about. Let's go for Hamsik just because I think he's the right price. Apparently, he's like 1.4k. He actually is. Maybe even cheaper than that. 1.3, 1.2. All right, we'll take 1.2k for an 84. That makes sense then, I guess. It's the 85s and above that obviously start to go up in price simply because of what you have to submit. 85 rated and 88 rated. So we might as well do that. So I'm sure that's probably pleased a couple of you that we've saved them. Was there any other 84s that we need to save? No, like the rest are fodder players, aren't they? Like, and that 85, he's probably worth 12 to 15k, so I'm happy to get rid of him. So let's go for the newest player that we've got, which is Hamsik. We should still be good on chemistry. Yep, by 3. So I'm happy to submit this squad. I don't think I've ever even... Oh, one game. It must have been offline for this El Shah I've used, and I've never even thought about using him again. So that's the only player in this team which I was sort of worried about, but I now think, what the hell? Why even bother? I'm not bothered in the slightest. And then when we go back to the final one, which is the 88 rated squad, when I put this out to Twitter and stuff a while back, there were some issues that you guys had. Mainly with submitting Plia, Paulinho, Roberto Carlos, and Osimhen, and probably Perisic as well, to be fair. Like, I think all of them might have been in the starting 11 at one point. I've managed to save all of these because, yeah, I sort of agree that these are players that could still at some point get used. Osimhen, still definitely usable. Plia, at some point when the... Maybe there's like a team of the week moments that he gets in which boosts his headline or something. I don't know. Paulinho, still arguably usable. Roberto Carlos, again, like I probably wouldn't use him, but he's only an 86. And then Perisic I would use in a Bundesliga team. So what we're submitting here, the one I'm most worried about is this Lenglet. I want to get Lenglet back ASAP from a pack or something because I've only got one La Liga centre-back now. But Corona is not going to get any more upgrades, right? I think they went out and obviously the competitions are all suspended at the moment. Ducore, yeah, maybe we should keep him, but again, like I don't really like him and I don't see myself using him in the squad. I could buy his inform if I really needed to. This chap, Fuenzalida, like... yeah, it was just nothing. I used him in squad battles, really. Lautaro, should I say, has actually been an alright card, but I don't think they boosted him enough with his upgrade, so I'm not bothered. I have a better version of Acuna, obviously, you guys know that by now. And then, like, the two icons. This is my luck from Icon SBC packs so far, okay? So in the Baby Icon pack, or Baby Icon upgrade, we got 86 Raul. Yep. Not a good card. Really, not even at the time. That was not a good card. And then when you get to Prime Icon Pack and we get Flippo and Zaggy, that's just really annoying me. That's just taking the biscuit, isn't it? So we're going to get rid of both of them. There's nothing to put icons into this year, so we're using them as fodder and as like a message to the pack gods, to the FIFA gods, that, look, I'm submitting these icons, give me a good one back. Right, so let's do it. Let's complete the Icon SBC. Wait, one of them is called Neymar, but that's just the squad name, right? I'm not submitting Neymar, am I? Let me just double check. No, I'm not submitting Neymar. All right, okay, fine. Let's go for that one. That kind of scared me for a moment. Guys, 2 days after thinking it wasn't worth it, we've managed to do this SBC for 247,000 coins, I think it was. And obviously the useless fodder in my club that I will never use in-game. So that is what it's cost. 250k, let's class it as. 250,000 coins for a mid-icon pack. It could be Hullet. It could be Cruyff. It could be R9 or Zidane. But it could be someone that's worth 120k or whatever the cheapest icons you can get are. So let's just test the waters with the 2 rare gold players packs, and then we'll get to this mid icon in just a moment. I'm not going to lie, I'm super scared. I'm going to skip through these if they're rubbish, because I'm just so desperate at this point to just get to my pack. Yep, okay, fine. Couple of players for marquee matchups fodder. That's what we love to see. I can't imagine getting boards or anything in any of these, so let's just get through them as quick as we can. But you can leave your comments down below, like maybe before and after, as to what you think I'm going to get in this icon pack, or maybe even just let me know what you got when you did this pack, if you were silly enough to do it. So what we've done is we've shaved 300 and something thousand coins off this SBC and only paid 250, right? So it comes down to this. It is mid icon time. I just want to see a good one. I don't want to see another completely rubbish one. It's a bit scary because we already have mid Van der Sar, mid Coman. I mean, and I obviously don't want to see like Roberto Carlos, Guardiola, or Overmars, because we've got other versions of them as well. I'd just love to get a top tier one. It's not, I can't see it happening, but hey, let's go. Smash a thumbs up on the video. Give me that extra luck. Boom. I've pressed the button. It's mid icon time, baby. I just want to see a really good one. Please let it happen. Don't give me Italian, man. Please no. Please no. Don't be Inzaghi. CF. Oh, be Del Piero. Be Del Piero. But mid Zola. I think I'll actually take a mid Zola. I'm actually really quite happy with that. He's a usable player this year. Like, I don't know if this is the best version of Zola. Arguably, I think his baby is even better. But we know that this is a good player. I'll actually take it, guys. We've got someone that we can put in the team, at least. He can play Cam in a 4-2-2, or Striker in a 4-2-2. That actually isn't a bad player. I'm actually quite happy. When I saw Italian, guys, I absolutely flipped out in my head. I'm not going to lie. But we have just got mid Gianfranco Zola in our mid icon pack. What do you think about that? Is that a dub or is that an L? I'm going to class that as a micro dub, is what I've seen some people calling it. I don't know why we're seeing like huge dub, small dub, massive L, tiny L. We're seeing all sorts of lingo being used on people's streams and stuff lately. But I'm going to class that one as a micro dub. And I think you probably will agree with me. In-game stats-wise, we've got quite a good player here. I'm looking at the dribbling stats, and I'm actually quite pleased. He's got, and more importantly, over Overmars, he's got the 4-star skills. So he can wiggle around. He's small enough that he's got that high agility and balance. I'm actually pretty happy that we've got like an attacking player that is usable, and I think I will put him into my squad. It may mean that we spend coins in other areas to maybe bring Overmars out. I'm not sure. We might need to up the power in the squad, because in my eyes here, Overmars, Bernardo Silva and Zola, they are all more like cams than strikers to me. So maybe one of them needs to go. And the one that is, I mean, Zola's obviously rapid. He's apparently got good dribbling, but like he has the 3-star skills, so it lets him down. I was playing him on 6chem for the last couple of games of my weekend league. Bernardo Silva's fantastic, and I do absolutely love him. So I guess he's probably going to stay. So whether or not we can find someone that goes into the squad alongside, like maybe it even is just time to bring Mbappe back or something with the coins that we've got left. But for now, Zola can go here. And obviously that actually completes chemistry and gives everyone chemistry if I bring him down to the correct position. But what do we do? Yeah, you'll have to let me know. We might have to switch back to like a 4-5-1 formation or something here. I don't know what we can do, but for now, ignore the chemistry minuses that it's given you there. With the right chemistry style, which I think is either going to be Engine or Hunter. I'm not, yeah, or maybe we're happy with the pace and we just go Sniper or Maestro or something. I think we can get quite a high-rated version of the Italian here. So it could have been Del Piero, which might have been a little bit better, but it could have been so much worse. What does he actually go for on the market? A mid-Zola, considering that cost me 250,000 coins. Is he about that? or is he a more expensive player at this point? Let me check. Oh, he doesn't go for 1,400, that's for sure. Okay, so he's over 100k, or about 100k more than what we've paid here. So I'm classing that as a bit of a win. I'll take it. Guys, you have to let me know what you think down below. That is Lasty's mid icon in a pack episode of the Road to Glory. Thank you for watching. Hit the thumbs up. Come follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. Take it easy, everyone. Be there for one another, and I will catch you tomorrow with another episode. Peace.